I'm telling you, the minute Jake snatched my groceries and shouted those words at me, I knew this was going to be one of those days I'd never forget. My name's Chief Elliott Barnes. Yes, the Elliott Barnes, but I did my best to blend in. I moved into Cedar Grove Estates just 2 weeks ago and have been keeping things low-key. Jeans, a t-shirt, no badge in sight. I wanted to see my new neighborhood for what it really is. And on that Thursday afternoon in Brookside Market, I was just grabbing carrots, organic chicken, the usual, when this kid, Jake Marshall, maybe 16 or so, walks up behind me, snatches my bag of heirloom tomatoes off the conveyor belt, and says, "You don't need this fancy stuff. That's for people like you." In that moment, I felt time slow. I turned, extended my hand, said calmly, "Son, those are mine. Please give them back." His lips curled into a mocking grin, and he yanked them as if he'd conquered the world. Then he screamed, "Mom, help! This guy's attacking me!" Of course, his mom, Denise Marshall, Cedar Grove HOA board, designer handbag, power suit, storms over screeching, calling 911, demanding 20 police cars and SWAT. She's yelling, "He's 6 foot, he's dangerous, send backup." The entire store goes silent, except for the clicking of heels. I stay calm, record audio, keep breathing, and to myself I think, well, lady, you'll get your 20 cars, just not in the way you expect. That was Act 1, the hook. Now came Act 2, the slow burn that flipped the script. I didn't reveal who I was yet. Instead, I let her ramp up. Music blasted at 2 a.m. from their house. Eggs splattered at my front door. Their dogs dug up my flower beds, all captured by cameras. Some I planted myself, including the fake decoy camera by my porch. I recorded it all. I recorded her phone calls conspiring with the local blogger. "Write something about that man," she said. "2,000 cash, make him sound dangerous." I collected social media posts, screenshots of her smear campaigns. Each moment, a drop of evidence filling a bucket of truth. Then came the community meeting. Denise had plastered flyers, sent emails, urgent, threat to our neighborhood's safety. I show up 15 minutes early and sit quietly in the back while she presents a PowerPoint, edited footage of me walking alone, blurry still images of me watering my plants. She accuses me of lurking, of being suspicious. She motions toward Jake, who's smirking in the front row beside her. The room is filled with nodding heads. So she starts motions to unhome me, claiming I'm dangerous. And then I stand. I walk to the front. Without preamble, I say, "I wasn't invited, but by HOA rules, residents can attend open meetings." I pull out my phone, connect to the projector. I play the unedited market footage, Jake's entitled smirk, his racist rant, his fake cry for help, her phony 911 call demanding 20 cars. The room goes silent. Denise's face shifts through hues of red and white. She tries to call it deepfake technology, stammers nonsense. But I flick to the next clip. Her camera's capturing her directing Jake to vandalize my home, spray painting slurs on my garage, pouring eggs on my car, letting the dogs destroy my garden. The audience gasps. And then I say into the microphone in a voice steady but calm, "Good afternoon. I'm Chief Elliott Barnes. Every one of those 20 cars would have answered to me." Cameras flash. Denise's crew scrambles. Jake tries to flee, trips over chairs. A hush. The HOA president, Richard, stands trembling. "Defamation, false reports, these are crimes," I continue. "You called police on your own chief." Denise literally collapses. And I finish. "Denise Marshall, you're under arrest for aggravated harassment, defamation, filing false police reports. Jake, you'll answer juvenile charges for vandalism and hate speech. That was the cinematic finish. But the story doesn't end there. Publicly, she lost her job, her HOA seat, she got probation, fines, 500 hours of community service. Jake got expelled, juvenile detention, another 500 hours of service. The next morning, the local news, memes, TikToks, Karen called 20 cops on the chief. That hashtag blew up. Her employer dropped her in record time. It was poetic. But here's where Act 3 gets personal. A year later, I'm patrolling downtown, checking on a community service crew. And I see Jake, under an orange vest, picking up trash at the food bank. He looks different, thinner, his face haunted, and when he sees me, he freezes. He says, "Chief Barnes, I'm sorry. I was racist. I was ignorant." He's sobbing. I tell him, "Son, your future's not gone, just damaged." I hand him a card. Second Chance Youth Center. I say quietly, because hate taught you hate, but kindness can teach you something else. He takes the card like it's life itself, whispers, "Thank you." That night, at the annual Cedar Grove Unity Barbecue, I'm flipping burgers. Kids of every color laughing and playing. Linda, my neighbor, nudges me. "Jake volunteers now. He changed, Chief." I glance across the park. There he is, serving plates, smiling. He nods at me. Later, a little boy tugs on my apron. "Mr. Chief, my mom says you stopped a bad lady." I kneel, I smile. I'm not a hero, buddy, just someone who believes in second chances. So, friends, what do you think? Justice served or too much power? Was calling for 20 police cars justified or dangerous privilege? What does being a neighbor really mean when someone tries to drive you out? I'd love your take. Drop a comment below. Where do you draw the line between protecting a community and spreading hate? And if you've ever had a Karen moment in your neighborhood, share it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because real stories like this, they remind us that you never know who you're dealing with until it's too late. Let's talk in the comments. What would you have done?